once you're on set, from being an actor to being a director? Because whenever I talk to directors, it's the decision making I always talk about. Just every little decision, something's saying to you. So how weird was that?
Well, I didn't realize how much acting is involved in directing, you know? You're always acting like everything's fine, but nothing's fine, you know? There's always a problem, you're like, oh yeah, it's no problem. So you're pound for pound, you're acting more as a director than you are as an actor. But, you know, for me it was, you know, I hired these people because first of all, I love them or I respect them greatly. So it was more about collaborating with them and seeing what they wanted to do and trying to create an environment for them to do their thing, you know. So it didn't really feel like, you know, the directing part was less involved with the actors, and it was more like just trying to deal with the fact that we were shooting, you know, in a place where, you know, we really weren't, you know, we weren't, you know, there was a lot of
like crawling over fences and stuff to get into locations and that kind of thing.
Yeah, or sneaking into places where you could fall through the floor. Or,
yeah,
like it just was, you know, that's what I was trying to manage, because we had to be there and we had to shoot it there, but I didn't want anyone to get hurt. You know, you'd hear like gunshots in the background. Action.
Yeah. And then the guy who let off the gun would come in and be in the scene. And we'd be like, all right, cool, yeah. And it would just sort of, yeah.
There's like one of my favorite scenes in the movie is Matt at the gas station when he's dancing with that lady, you know. And you know, that was to me that's where it kind of, the movie sort of felt like, oh, this is what we're trying to make, you know, where the fantasy was blending with the reality, and those were people from the neighborhood, and they didn't care that we were making a movie. They were gonna go into the gas station if they wanted to.
Yeah.
And so we had no choice, but the actors were able to, and Matt did, I think, in the most beautiful way in that moment, like literally by dancing with her, he just brought her in, out of Detroit and into Lost River in one simple move, and suddenly you felt like you were watching someone work without a net, you know, and it felt like it was exciting for us.
Yeah, it must have been for all of you. The thing is, especially with